Papyrus, the funny skeleton man from Undertale, the guy who sounds like autistic Skeletor, and the character that Toby Fox likes to tease us with.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
Yeah, despite the fact that we have half the game finished, we're still yet to see him in Deltarune. He's most likely gonna show up at chapter 5 since it's gonna be the festival, and I highly doubt that Sans would be cruel enough to not bring his brother over during a public holiday. And due to how much he has been teased, it's pretty safe to assume that he's gonna play an important role in the story. And if you couldn't guess by the title of the video, I believe that he's gonna be chapter 5 secret boss / shadow crystal holder. But before I get started, I just want to be clear that this video was inspired by a fan-made Papyrus boss theme by a clever composer, and because I found the idea of Papyrus being a boss really cool, I thought, yeah, it would be pretty cool to make a video about it. The song itself is pretty good too. I recommend watching it after this video. I'll have the link via a pinned comment with a URL. Anyway, with that said, let's begin with the theory of why Papyrus might be Chapter 5's secret boss fight. The first piece of evidence for this theory is surprisingly yet another theory. Yeah, I know it's pretty much the equivalent of answering a question with a question, but please stick with me, okay? So the theory that supports my theory is that Deltarune is Undertale backwards theory. As you can guess by this name, the theory suggests that the events of Deltarune mirrors the events of Undertale in reverse. And so far there hasn't been anything that retconned this theory so far, so I'm still gonna be using it as a reference for my theory. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on the evidence that supports the backwards Undertale theory. Chapter 1 mirrors New Home because we face a king in a mostly monochromatic kingdom. Chapter 2 mirrors Core because we're traveling through a blue tech based area, and in both games' respective Evo routes, we face a robot with the power of Neo, and also the Yellow Soul makes its appearance as well in both scenarios. Chapter 3 mirrors Hotland because in both games the player has to deal with a mad TV host in a mostly red area while also playing various minigames. And I know what you're thinking, but the Purple Soul doesn't appear in Chapter 3, and to that I say, let's just ignore it.